Today's going to be a knowledge-packed video, as always. So, I'm just going to start off. This video is about how you can start your self-improvement journey right now. Like, no more wasting time. 2026 is already here, and it's your choice whether you want to convert to self-improvement or not. So, it's your choice. If you don't, you can go back to being a gooner, a video gamer, and just waste time for the rest of 2026, right? It started. This is your new and fresh beginning, and I'm here to just distill knowledge for you quickly, right? So I'm not here to waste your time, so just don't waste your own time. If you're not going to take any action on this video, click off. But if you want to really change your life, listen to me, right? Let's go. So first, what even is self-improvement? Now, you've heard of this concept of just improving yourself, like going to the gym and doing all of these habits, right? But you've never really been able to materialize it. You've never been able to just do the habits on command and just be able to feel joy from that. That is because your dopamine levels are fucked and you need help to just rewire your dopamine levels. I've talked about this in so many different videos, but here's the complete guide because you still have not fixed your dopamine levels. And 2026 is here. You've already wasted too much time. You've wasted so much hours on video games, on gooning, on playing just League of Legends, watching Netflix shows, right? You wasted so much time, and you do realize you're not going to get that time back. That is time that you could have spent doing productive things that will help you achieve your goals, but you instead wasted it on things that just don't help you. Instant gratification, basically. You've wasted it on just instant pleasure that is going to basically make you shit in life in future. So that time is never going to come back. So it's now that you take action, right? And it's like, I could have made this video 2 months ago and just said the same thing, and you still wouldn't have done it. I made it now because you now suddenly think, oh, 2026 is a new year, so New Year's resolutions and all this bullshit. Bro, I could have made this video 2 months ago and you wouldn't take any of the advice. Do you know why? Because you're a pussy and you think you need to wait for the perfect time to take action. You think that, oh, I just need to wait for the new year to take action on something that's going to help me for the rest of my life. Wow. You do realize that you can take action literally any time. So it's like, of course you're going to take action now because it's the new year, and most people don't even take action. They make New Year's resolutions like lose 20 pounds or bulk up 50 kg. I don't know. They have these goals, these odd ambitious goals, and they can't achieve them because they're not built for that. And the reason why is because you have done years of self-sacrifice. You sacrificed your future self's growth for your pleasure right now, and that is what we're going to rewire in this video, right? So, dopamine levels. How do you fix them? Basically, delete all social media and quit video games and just do low dopamine activities. This is what I've been doing, right? Now, I want to bring in a subtopic that you need to understand, like a prerequisite that you need to understand before you can understand dopamine and how it links to all of these other things, right? So if you want to really make progress, listen to what I'm saying, right? So the subtopic is about efficient practice. So what even is efficient practice? Basically, in order for you to be successful, you need to do a list of habits. A list of habits repeated every single day, day after day, for 365 days, right? And you have to do them, and that's what's going to make you successful. It's quite literally that simple, right? It's like life is basically a function. All you have to do is just put in input your routine, your habits, and then get that results, like the output results, right? That's it. That's it. So but how well you do that is important. Because I wasted, bro, I've wasted so much time. Not as much as you, because you're stupid. But I'm stupid as well, because, like, I've wasted time. Like, no way am I 100% efficient. That's, like, every second is optimized. But, like, I'm going to be honest, right? Out of, like, a scale from 1 to 100%, right? I've only been about, like, 45% efficient. And I've still managed to get a lot of stuff done. Like, I'm still really good at so many different skills, and like that's 45% efficiency. I'm not like glazing myself here. I'm just saying that even with that low of being efficient, like using your time wisely, not spending it on like retarded things, that alone has given me so many results, right? So imagine if I dialed that up. Like that is my what? New Year's goal for this year is to waste as little time as possible. And I've taken action already on that. Basically what I've done, I've I've already had the apps deleted on my phone, and my phone's on black and white permanently, right? So I've done the same thing on computer, because I noticed, like, I was looking at the screen time and I was noticing, bro, I still spend so much time on my screens. And that's exactly what you're doing. But like the thing is, the difference is my dopamine levels are barely affected from the screen time, but I still cut out screen time to increase my efficiency so I can work on crafts that don't require screens. Like, for example, I can work on playing the piano and just nailing a piece that I was learning, right? I can work on nailing this combination in boxing, right? Martial arts. And I can work on learning, like reading books on this opening in chess. So it's like different things, right? So it's like you need to waste as little time as possible, because you wasted basically half of 2025, more than that. I've wasted more than that, but I still got so much work done. And imagine if I just lock in and just spend so much time on my craft, on like mastering a skill, right? Just like picking a skill and just mastering it to the highest level. That's basically what I'm doing now, right? I don't have any like my three skills that I want to master, right? This year, I'll tell you my goals. You can make up your own goals, or you can copy me, right? So the three skills that I want to master this year is YouTube. So I want to give you guys the best advice that I can, like give you the best advice that I possibly can, right? That is one skill that I need to master. It's like the skill of persuasion, to persuade you to join self-improvement, to like finally see the light in like you've been trying to do this your entire life, basically. Like you've seen these people who go to the gym and have like a nice Greek god physique, and you want that. I know you want that. And it's like I read in a book, right? If you don't have a desire, if you are not meant to achieve it, think about it. The desire that you have to get that dream physique is there for a reason. Like you are meant to achieve it. There is only a certain number of things that are limiting you from achieving whatever you want to achieve. That is it. It's literally your screens, your apps, your anime, your Netflix shows. You have to give all of that up. I'm sorry, like this is going to hurt your Jeffrey brain a bit. It's gonna hurt the weak part of your brain, but you have to sacrifice all of that to just go all in on your craft. What are you like? What do you want to do with your life? Do you want to achieve what it takes? What? Do you want to achieve your goals? Because answer that very honestly. Do you want to achieve that goals? Obviously, the answer is yes. So if you want to achieve your goals, you're gonna have to give up all of these stuff. Like you can't half-ass it. You can't say stuff like, "Oh, 1 hour of video games is fine," because that's how you piled up 300 hours of video games over 2025. So how are you gonna say that to yourself? How are you gonna say, "Oh, 1 hour of Netflix is fine"? That's how you piled up like 300 hours of binging Netflix shows. Don't you understand? Like the path is all or nothing. You can't half-ass this path. It's impossible. And like, you know what's funny? You will start to enjoy self-improvement once you get on the path and you're in that groove. It's momentum, right? So that's exactly what I'm trying to tell you. Like, get you momentum. So Here's how you can join self-improvement for good. And it's like, there is no other better path to join, because it will change your life completely, like it did mine. So I hope you can take the advice that I'm about to give you, right? So cut out screens, delete apps, delete Snapchat, delete TikTok, delete Instagram, delete YouTube. I've deleted YouTube as well. That's saying something, right? Before, in 2025, that version of me had YouTube. Now, most of the time he was doing productive things, right? But he was still wasting time. And also he would always, like, he would be on YouTube, right? He would be YouTube on his phone trying to watch some mentors, some like learning, right? But he would always see, like, in the sidebar, like, you see those videos that you can click, he would always see them, and he would just get distracted. And now he's thinking about the latest influencer drama, and like, this creator said this and this creator said this, and now his focus is gone. And that's what I realized. And now I've deleted YouTube, right? I have all the tools that I need to grow. Like, I have it all. I have so many books, I have so many like courses in my inventory right now, in my like computer right now, that I can on tap offline watch. Without the internet, I can watch it, right? That is going to make me so much more efficient than everyone else, because they're always on YouTube. Even the people who think they're productive, they're on YouTube, but they're dispersing attention. They are going from one video to another, to the next, to the next, to the next. And that's why they make no progress. And that's why for a long time I always didn't make as much progress as I envisioned, right? Even though I made a good amount of progress, it's not like top tier, top. How do you get to that level? Is you just sacrifice, right? The top performers, I noticed, is they subtract. What are you willing to subtract from your life? It's not add. You don't add things. You can add meditation, you can add journaling, you can add all of these things. But if you still have the cancer, which is your phone, which is your apps, which is your Netflix, which is your video games, if you still have those cancers in your life, it's like you will not make any progress. And I guarantee you on that. Today morning, because I had quit everything, basically, I had the motivation, the drive, the dopamine. Dopamine is just motivation to come and work, make this video for you and give you advice, right? And also study. I've already done my cold shower. I've already meditated today. I've already journaled. I've already studied, right? So in order for me to do that, in order for you to do that, in order for you to just, I already told you, how do you become successful? You just get a list of habits and you do them every single day for the rest of your life. That's it. That's how you become successful, right? So if you want to do that, if you want to be able to like replicate that routine, that habits every single day, every day you come up, you show up, even when you don't feel like it, you have to rewire your dopamine levels. There is no other way. You cannot, and I repeat, you cannot play 1 hour of video games. You cannot, and I repeat again, you cannot watch Netflix. You can't have these things in your life. It is as simple as that. You know, the other day I was trying to help someone, right? I was trying to help them like get onto this path, and it's like I was reluctant at first. Like, I was like, yeah, but you're not going to take the advice, so like, what is the point of me telling you? And I told them anyway. They literally said, so basically I told them, you should get on self-improvement because it's good for you. And they said, okay, but what do you mean? And I told them, okay, do these habits and then cut out these habits. It's that simple. And bro, they pretended to like give an interest, right? They pretended to be interested in what I'm saying. But guess what? 2 days later, I see them playing flipping Valorant for 1 hour. You see, they are the type of people who don't want to change. I hope you have goals. I hope you want to achieve these goals. And this is exactly how you achieve the goals. You have to give up all of the vices that you could not give up in 2025. You coped, you made excuses about to keep that thing in your life. Like maybe you cut out like half the bad habits, right? But then you cope about the others. Like a little bit of video games is fine. 1 hour of video games, but 30 minutes of Netflix, like one episode of Breaking Bad per day is fine. No, it's not. No, it's not. We know, I know, you know, everyone else knows. That is not going to make you successful, right? If you want to become successful, rewire your dopamine. And what's the first step to rewiring your dopamine? Get rid of these things. That is it. Like, I'm not going to repeat myself anymore. If you want to make good progress, no, not even good, exceptional progress, you need to be willing to sacrifice. If you don't want to sacrifice, just get off my channel. Because I don't want average, normal people on my channel. Like, this channel is for top performers, or people who are willing to become top performers and willing to put in the work to become top performers. So if you are not that, if you're not of that caliber, get out of my channel, please. Because this is another thing that I did. I've gotten rid of every low caliber person in my life. I don't use Discord anymore. I used to have this cope of using Discord to speak to some people who I thought were productive, but they're actually not productive. So I've deleted Discord as well. Now I don't use it anymore, right? So I don't use any of these apps. I'm completely detached from social media. And the only thing I do to upload onto YouTube is record these videos for you so I can help you and you can make the same progress that I did. That's it. That's simple, right? So I don't have YouTube. I don't have TikTok. I don't have any of these bullshit apps. All I do is record, follow my routine, get better at my craft, get as good as possible at this skill that I am going to teach you, and that's it. That is it, right? All of my skills, all of my knowledge, all of my like tools are offline, right? So I am becoming so much more efficient. I realized that before I was just like, I was doing the habits fine, but I was doing them at different times of the day. And now I just woke up, drive, like I had the motivation again. So that is how you, first step to have that motivation to achieve your goals. Second step, now you add in the good habits. Good habits, right? Meditation. Meditation, why? Because it's a high return on investment. Like, it is boring at first, but you will get better and better at meditating. And meditating increases mindfulness. And mindfulness is basically where you are, it's like, another concept that I want to introduce you to is deliberate practice. If you want to become successful, first you need to understand. You need to do the habits that will make you successful, including the fundamental habits, which is meditation, gratitude journaling, reading, going to the gym, and just sleeping, right? Those are the 5 things. But then, in order for you to become successful at what you actually want to become successful at, is you need to do the core habit related to that. For example, if you want to get grade 9s, what is the first and foremost best return on investment? What is the 20% of the things that you can do to get the 80% of the results? Pareto's principle, right? 80-20 rule. Is studying. For getting grade 9s, is studying. For getting the physique, it's working out. It's not all of these other things, right? So if you want to achieve your goals, first you need to declare to yourself that you are not going to do these bad habits anymore. You are not going to make excuses doing Netflix, video games, gooning, corn, any of this shit. Cut it all out. Even friends, cut out just people who hold you back. I would recommend going alone for a while, because you're not going to meet people who are on your level. Honestly, I've outgrown all of the people that were on my level. Like, I am better than everyone else that I know. That is a fact, right? There is no friend of mine who is better than me. That is a fact. I have meditated more hours than them. I have a better physique than them. I've recorded better videos than them. And I'm just better, right? And that's because I am not inefficient in my work. Well, I am, because compared to what I could be, I am definitely like I have work to do, right? But compared to them, I am just way more efficient. It's because I sacrifice Snapchat. It's because I sacrifice these apps. I've sacrificed these friends. I've sacrificed all of this, and I've implemented the fundamental, foundational habits like the five that I've just told you. And then on top of that, I've done like the 80-20 for the skills that I need to level up to become successful, right? So my goals for this year is to get grade nines because I have my GCSEs in quite literally 2 months. Not 2 months, like I don't know, 5 months. I don't know, but this year, right? That's one. That's one of my goals. Another goal is to bulk up. Is to bulk up to a good weight, like 75 kg, and then cut down. Like, here's how the bulk's going, right? I don't know if you can tell, but it's, bro, my shit has gotten bigger. So that sounds weird. Anyway, that's the second goal. Third goal is to give you the best advice I possibly can. That is my 3 goals for this year. And what are the habits that I'm doing? First off, the foundational habits: meditation, gratitude journaling, reading, gym, and just sleeping, right? Those are the 5 habits that I want to nail. Like, even me, like, I've not 100% done this properly, right? Like, just, I've not been able to sleep properly every single day, like, on time, like, because it's just excuses. Like, I can admit to you, even I make excuses, right? But it's like 2026, my goal is to nail it, to not have any of these excuses. And that's why I'm working towards, right? That's why I'm giving you advice. So that's the foundational. And then the habits that will actually achieve like the 3 goals is basically for grade nines is studying, which I've done today morning. For bulking up is eating the calories and training hard in the gym, right? And then for recording content is reading books on persuasion and like telling you and just giving you the just doing this more, just recording more content for you so you can make better progress in your life. So I hope that I've given you so much value in this video, right? So I hope if you take anything away from this video, just cut out these things. They don't help you. Just cut them out. Like, I wish I could slap younger self, like younger myself, my younger self. I could just slap him, backhand him, and just tell him, bro, you can make way faster progress if you're just efficient and you value your time. You don't waste your time on just unnecessary activities. Therefore, that's exactly what I'm doing right now. So if you want to make progress, follow what I just told you, right? So I hope this video has helped you. And I hope you subscribe. You should subscribe because it's a win-win. You help me by growing this tribe of people who are on this extreme growth, who really want to change their life. And you help yourself because my advice will help you. And that's a guarantee, right? So I hope you make the best choice. Just subscribe, bro, please. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.